Hey, good morning, good morning. We'll begin our show here in just a moment. But in the meantime, feel free to get photos or videos, as we're only going to be in this room for a short time today. Now we have over 100 years of history on our walls, cases, and ceiling area. With about 200 pieces of memorabilia and artifacts from all over the world. So lots of cool stuff to get us to have a picture of while we're in here today. One of my favorite items we have in here are going to be the pants that we have in the case up here. These are back from 1972 during the It's the Real Thing campaign. If you had about $3 approved purchase of any Coke product, you could mail away, and they would send you the pants, a bucket hat, and a beach bag, all the same design. They should bring them back for today's times because it is indeed the real thing. Now up on the wall here you can see our polar bear. Always cool, always Coca-Cola. Now the polar bear was first used in advertising way back in 1922 in a French ad campaign showing that you could enjoy Coca-Cola all year round and not just during the summertime. On the picture there's a polar bear we know from 1993 when they made their debut in North American audiences during the Super Bowl. A commercial called the Northern Lights. Now you can see our polar bear today up on the second floor in the Icons exhibit. Next time it's going to be there is going to be at 10:30, about under 10 minutes from now. So if you want to catch the polar bear, once you get out of the theater, just make your way upstairs to Icons. The polar bear's going to be there at 10:30. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get the show started off. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the World of Coca Cola. My name is Corey. I'm going to talk for a few minutes today about some of Coke's history and some items we have here in the room. Now, the story begins on May the 8th of 1886. That's when Dr. John Pemberton sold his first glass of Coca-Cola in a place called Jacob's Pharmacy. Now, the reason it was sold in a pharmacy because when it was created, Coke was considered to be a medicine used for headaches, body aches, and exhaustion. Now, after about 2 years after creating Coca-Cola, our creator, John Pemberton, passed away. But before he did, he sold the company and the formula off to a fellow businessman and pharmacist by the name of Asa Candler. Now, Mr. Candler had the company for about 30 years. Oh, I should note that he sold the company for $2,300. Only $2,300 back in 1888. Now, Candler had the company for about 30 years. And in that time, he wanted to advertise Coke's name on everything. So he had Coca-Cola's name on something like food serving trays, or like hairbrushes, or shaving razors, notebooks, just anything you had around your home could have Coke's name on it. And he was so confident in the company that he gave out coupons to try to drink out absolutely free. And the people did, and they loved it. Now by 1916, Mr. Asa Candler, he won the race to become the next mayor for the city of Atlanta. And by 1919, he realized there was not enough time in the day to be the mayor and run Coca-Cola. He's going to be ready to retire anyways. So he sold the company off in 1919 to the Woodruff family for $25 million. Yeah, he bought it for $2,300 and sold it for $25 million after about 30 years. That's the power of marketing and advertising. Now, if you were to go into a soda shop way back in 1896, you would see a dispenser, like what we have here in this case. Now this ceramic syrup dispenser is going to be the oldest item that we have here in this room. That's back from 1896. Now this dispenser will hold 1 gallon of Coke syrup in the top. When you turn that handle over, it releases out 1 ounce into a cup below. They will then mix in 5 ounces of chilled carbonated water, stir it up, and hand it over to you. Now it's a fun fact that we still use that same 5-to-1 ratio when we make our drinks to this day. And back then you can get a Coca-Cola for only 5 cents. Only 5 cents for a serving. And we kept that same 5-cent price point for about 70 years. It was in 1956, and they finally increased the price from 5 cents to 6 cents. It went up about 1 penny. People were outraged, ready to boycott and sue. But overall, they were unsuccessful, and we became more popular than ever as the years progressed. Now along our back wall here, we have the Coca-Cola Company sign. Now that was our first headquarters back in 1919 to 1979. Made out of stainless steel. And I gotta say, looking pretty good for being 106 years old. In our back corner back here, we have this giant red bottle cap opener. Now that was over Interstate 85, right here in Atlanta, Georgia, back in the 2000s on a billboard. Originally about 18 feet long. We had to cut it in half just to get it on display here in our museum. In front of that bottle cap opener, we have our cheerleader Wendy up there doing a split. Now, she's going to be from the Happiness Factory campaign that we had from 2008 to 2011. This is a short film showing all the inner workings of a vending machine and how they get the Coca-Cola to you. And some of her friends from that campaign are in here too. On the top up here, we have this blue guy with that hat on and that big smile. His name is Capper, up there just chilling. On the top up here, we have this cannon. There's a guy in there named Mortarman, ready to blast off. Behind him, we have Worker, this other blue guy with that safety vest on. Now he made sure all the work in the factory gets done. Next to him, we have Kissy Puppy, the fur ball on the lips. Now, Kissy Puppy give all the drinks that extra bit of love. And finally, on that same row further down, we have Penguin. Penguin has that Coca-Cola in his hand. Now, Penguin made sure all the drinks were ice cold from the factory to you. Now, in just a moment here, we're going to go into our theater. We're going to watch a short 6-minute film. At the end of our movie, we'll be going into our museum area, where we have only 5 exhibits here today. On our first floor, we have our vaults. Our beverage lab is currently closed under renovations. On our second floor, we have our Coke Stories exhibit. That's our new exhibit. Next door to that, we have Icon. That's where you can see our polar bear at 10:30. Next door to that, we have Scent Discovery, a little short scent game set up for you to play. And then next door to that, we have our world famous tasting room, where we're going to try about over 100 flavors from all over the world. Some of my favorites are going to be the apple kiwi from Thailand, the frosty melon from Thailand, the sour plum from China, the Fanta pineapple from Greece, and you can't come to Coca-Cola without trying out the Beverly. It is world famous. People come from all over just to try that unique taste. All right, at this time the doors are open to our theater. Please make your way in. Hope you have a great day today at the World of Coca Cola.
Located on the first floor in the corner of the building. It was a triangular-shaped room. It closed with a sheet iron door and a combination lock. That's where the secret formula was mixed, and only my father, Asa Candler, and Mr. Robinson did the mixing. They alone had the combination to the door, and no one else was permitted in. As soon as the shipment of ingredients was received, the locks put behind the iron. Either Mr. Robinson or my father. The packages were lifted from the cases. All labels on the tin cans of bottles were scratched off to avoid any possibility of discovery of the contents. One of the my father invited me into what we were trying to prove and initiated me into the mysteries of the secret formula. He showed me no big windows. He did not allow red nose. Containers of ingredients from which the labels had been removed to identify only by sight, smell, and remembering what each was put on the shelf. He said, my father stood by me several times while I compounded this unique satisfy himself that his beautiful son had truly learned from him, and that he could depend on me to keep the secret of Charles happy. The company had a laboratory space located on the first floor in the corner of the building. It was a triangular-shaped room. It closed with a sheet iron door and a combination lock. That's where the secret formula was mixed. And only my father, Asa Candler, and Mr. Robinson mixed. They both had the combination to the door, and no one else was permitted in. As soon as the share of ingredients was received, the boxes put behind the iron door. He showed me no big windows. He did not allow red nose. Containers of ingredients from which the labels had been removed to identify only by sight, smell, and remembering what each was put on the shelf.
The original formation of Coca-Cola, well, which one found in 1804.
You come back.
Retrieving formula file number 59 Delta 3 Echo 6. The brothers were returning formula file number 54 being the original Asa Candler. While working at Candler's aka once worked for the Puritan government, and she assisted Dr. Secretary in creating the secret formula. This Brown told anyone who was that she purchased the formula from him, then got Atherton's permission to write Coca-Cola in 28 days. When her son told Young failed, she started selling black Coca and called herself original Coca-Cola. Her formula was exactly the same as Coke. She sold only what she could. She just Asa Brown made many claims. Unfortunately, retrieving formula file number 93. In 1962, a well-known magazine ran a feature story about and they wanted to spotlight the renowned secret formula of Coca-Cola. Orville May, Coca-Cola's vice president of the technical division, was asked to cooperate and invited the magazine to Atlanta. The photographer requested a shot of May posing with the secret formula. May was observed speaking frantically into a phone for almost a half an hour before he returned calmly to the The photo was publicized as Orville May holding the secret formula for Coca-Cola. But May quickly refuted this statement and claimed the box he held was empty. He later indicated that the location for the photo was not even the actual home of Coca-Cola's death. It's not clear what he
Vault access granted. Attention, you are entering a high security zone. You are mere steps away from our most precious secret, the original formula for Coca-Cola. This closely guarded trade
Van buiten weg. Van buiten weg. Van buiten weg.
That's for space.
Also, a whole picture. Also, statue what does that say? It's Coca-Cola.
You're in it. You're in it. My mom went to this Olympics.
Which one? You know one?
My dad flew for it. So he didn't really go to the Olympics, he was more working at.
Is she doing the bone at all?
My dad was strong in the army.
The sides are worn down. That's why. It's like a thick ass Coca-Cola. This is maybe one word.
Looking at Coke is making you want more.
Maybe like I want bleach. Maybe it's reminds me like Coke Wars. Like they figure out it's made to do this.
Since 1886, that's been magic in the magic. Yeah, I guess it's magic. Stories told. Just around the corner. Step into our story.
This was probably even before our time, right?
Yeah, that's.
That's what I'm saying. Isn't that German? Oh, they're not German. Like these are all from other countries. Like all their.
Like the one when we first came in, I bet we saw one. This one's
He's just screaming. Since 1886, we've been making magic.
That's what I'm saying.
Magic in memories past.
It's different.
Magic in moments shared. Magic
China
in
and
stories told.
cities.
Like the ones waiting just around the corner. Step into our story.
1940. Yeah. German. Just
And just halfway out.
yeah. But like this is now movies. Yeah.
Since 1886, we've been making magic. Magic in memories past. Magic in moments shared. Magic in stories told. Like the ones waiting just around the corner. Step into our story. Since 1886, we've been making magic. Magic in memories past. Magic in moments shared. Magic in stories told. Like the ones waiting just around the corner. Step into our story.
We didn't step into the right thing.
She promised.
Good. I'm gonna write my word on her.
Enjoy, folks.
If not.
Jesus. Come on, Sarah.
Come on, AI.
What happened to you? Look like it.
Okay, you're good. Oh, goodness, Jared, I don't know.
You look like Chinese a little bit.
One of you.
Should I get that DNA test?
Okay.
Charity's 2300.
23.
You look different in both.
You do. Y'all look my eyes are the same.
I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm just trying to policy in 1886. Now, John invented awful, perfect taste, crisp refreshment, purely delicious. And Asa Candler invented the brand. That's the capital C Coca-Cola you know and love today. But once it gets soda without kids to enjoy it. So, they invented easy ways for everyone anywhere to sip Coca-Cola at any time. For example, ever use a coupon? We invented them way back in the 1800s. Might be inspired. Coca-Cola syrup would go in top, and the glass would go under the spigot to receive 1 ounce of the syrup. We then add a
Oh my god.
to create a delicious glass of Coca-Cola.
Maybe it does.
I ain't getting it.
That's it.
I want to get it so fast. I feel like I'm gonna be like old. You have to be
Oh, and celebrity endorsements. Look at Lillian here, legendary opera singer, and one of our first big endorsers. Lillian was one of the most called and you know stuff now called merch. Oh, t-shirts, all promotional items including lights, clocks, and change tricks. Things Mr. Candler, soda fountain operators would use, and display. One last thing before we go. Take a spin in front of our mirrors on the way out. While you reflect on how fun my speech was, these mirrors will transform your life. Oh yeah, be right there. Another refreshing delivery. Have fun, folks.
Just to let you go.
Maybe just put a dress on you. Put a dress on you.
popcorn and a Coke.
Coca-Cola, 準備ができました。Votre commande est prête. Une salade Immerse à Coca-Cola.
Hot dog, fries, and a Coke. Ready at the window.
Not the look at your hand. Look at your hand. Look at the finger.
Hey, guys. Yeah. Alright, Callie. Alright, Callie.
What was she doing
No,
with her hand?
you're right. Let's do the thing.
No,
Okay?
no,
Do the thing.
no.
Do you want to be in front or behind?
No.
I've got longer arms.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, hold your hand out.
Put your arms out behind you.
Yeah. This is gonna be.
No, put your hands like one hand on the mic. You just.
Wait, move over. Oh, God. It's gonna be slow. It's gonna be like. I bet it'll erase the tattoos. Here we go.
Remember we were like, oh,
Interesting.
Very falling.
This is all just like you. Alright, I get it. Yeah, it's not doing what I wanted to, and I hate that.
Look behind you. Do you not see you on the wall? Is she holding? Go. Yeah. You're like, yeah. Nobody can find her. Sean, you couldn't recognize. There, I'll give it. I didn't recognize Callie. I'm not. I think. Oh, you have. You're
Wait,
not
did it
sure.
just not? Did it just not?
It doesn't see you.
Terrible bug.
There you go.
You can put that. I don't really. This will be a really nice
Cute.
We're gonna go back that way.
75 years of offering one iconic product. There's ever a new chapter. Minute, Sprite, and Fanta sparked a host of new stories, which we continue to share with people like you.